Welcome guys to a new video. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Warfare Bros. We were reacting to his Sonic theories, but now we're reacting to the Minion theories. And if I find Inside Out theories, I will also react to them. But first, this is the wait.
Here's why Disney will not stop making sequels. Disney, along with other animation companies, have been pumping out sequels left.
Jesus Lord, I hate my internet. F you, internet.
Right, rather than focusing on original content. Just recently, DreamWorks gave us Kung Fu Panda 4 and is now working on Shrek 5. Illumination just gave us Despicable Me 4, and Disney is about to premiere Moana 2. And all these companies are focusing on sequels for one specific reason. They make more money. Inside Out 2 just became the highest grossing animated movie of all time. And of the top 10, 8 of them are either sequels or spin-off. You got Frozen 2, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 3 and 4, and Despicable Me 3. Then you got Minions, which is a spin-off of Despicable Me, and the newest Lion King, which is a remake. The only two original films on that list are Frozen, which already got a sequel with numbers 3 and 4 in the works, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which already announced a sequel for 2026. So if you're sick and tired of seeing sequel after sequel after sequel, well, that's just too bad. Here's why Disney will not stop making. Did you know Ash Ketchum is 11 years old? Everyone thinks that Ash...
How long would Kevin, Bob, and Stuart be locked up for their crimes in the Minions? First, we catch the boys stealing a few pairs of overalls. $500 fine.
Guys, I'm sorry for the internet. I'm sorry that it roads. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
The Night in the Clinker. Next, the Minions find themselves as accomplices in a bank robbery. 15 years in prison. And then right after that, we see Kevin and Stuart fighting over a rocket launcher, shooting it at police. That's gonna run them up another 30 years in prison. After that, the boys are caught breaking into the Tower of London. A misdemeanor conviction, up to 1 year in jail. Then the Minions steal the Queen's crown, charge that's gonna land them up to 7 more years in jail. Shortly after, Kevin's recklessly driving a car, $500 fine, and up to 3 more months in prison. Then Bob ends up completely destroying the car, $10,000 fine, and up to 3 more years of being locked up. And finally, Kevin and the boys destroy city property and assault Scarlet Overkill, but they did end up saving the city because of that, so not guilty. How long would Kevin, Bob, and Stuart...
That was very weird, like, is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Guys, wait 1 second. There we go.
Every death caused by Gru in Despicable Me. Gru uses his freeze ray on 6 cafe customers.
Look
Freezing
at
them
this
to
animation.
death. Next, we see Gru decapitate a lion, cold-blooded.
But hey,
After that,
it was made at 2010. What can I say? It's that time, definitely.
Gru knocks a fisherman off a bridge, falling and drowning to his death. Then Gru causes 2 male surfers to fall onto a rock, easily killing them on impact. And finally, Gru uses a mega punch on Vector's shark, putting an end to its life.
Oh!
Every death caused by Gru in Despicable Me.
Bro, that was just Sigma. Bro, is a Sigma? I don't know. It's a girl Sigma. Oh, I forgot these. Let me see.
Were the Minions inspired by Super Mario? Of all the clothing Kevin, Bob, and Stuart could have chosen to wear, they decided to go with the overalls, Mario's signature outfit. Not to mention they find them in New York, where Mario's originally from. And then later the Minions also ended up saving the city just like Mario did. Plus the way they did it, Kevin swallowed a missile, and when it exploded, the damage he took only made him shrink back down to normal size. The same exact effect that a super mushroom has. And even the language they speak reminds me of Professor Egad.
On top of all that, in a promo commercial, the Minions went to go see the Super Mario Bros.
Oh
movie
no, I
in
know that. I
theaters,
know this.
proving the Minions are Super Mario Bros. Super fans, just like you and me. Were the Minions inspired by Super...
Man, that is crazy. Let's see this.
Who is the greatest minion of all time? We can narrow it down to either Kevin, Bob, or Stuart, after they ended up saving New York City from a missile explosion and brought their fellow minions from the Arctic out of depression. But which one deserves the title of the GOAT? Kevin has a strong case being the leader and the one who sacrificed himself by swallowing the rocket. But on the other hand, Bob is actually the most talented. He was able to steal Scarlet Overkill's ruby, steal the Queen's crown, and pull the sword out of the stone to be crowned King of England. But we also can't forget Stuart, who plays a mean guitar. But we have to crown one of them as the GOAT. And to me, it's gotta be King Bob. Let's face it, he is the face of the Minions, and the fan favorite. And his head is indestructible. He's had a safe dropped on top of him, and he didn't even flinch. Not to mention his kind heart for his fellow minion. Who is the greatest minion of all?
King Bob! Yeah, why did I yell? I don't know. I'm out of control. Oh, God.
You would never expect the true reason why minions wear goggles. Everybody assumes that it's because the minions have trouble seeing. Like in Despicable Me 2, when Kevin ended up turning into one of those purple monsters. His goggles ended up getting foggy and blurry and cracked. But he wasn't able to see because the goggles were cracked, not because he needed the goggles to see. You see, the minions actually need goggles to hold their eye sockets in place. Because we saw in a short, when a minion pulls back another minion's goggles, the eye socket momentarily pops out of place and dangles around his head. So the whole purpose for the goggles is to hold it in place, not because they have bad eyesight. You would never expect the true reason why minions...
How have I not saw this? How have I never known this? Wait.
Do you know why minions are immortal? The crazy little creatures from Despicable Me have been around since the beginning of time. They've survived meteors, ice ages, evil villains, and even their own stupidity. So because they've been around for thousands or maybe millions of years, it's obvious they have an infinite lifespan. But the fact that the same amount that was alive back then is the same amount that's around now is crazy. These guys are so clumsy and screw up all the time that there had to be some that died accidentally from unnatural causes, right? Well, that actually happens. In the Minions short movie Benny's Birthday, we get the inside scoop to how minions live forever. On Benny the Minion's birthday, it's absolute chaos with all the minions celebrating. And it gets so dangerous that Benny actually gets killed. But when he wakes up, it's the start of that same day again. And he keeps dying and waking up over and over and over again until he finally survives his birthday and can move on. Do you know why minions are immortal? The crazy little...
Sorry guys, this stupid ass.
Do you know why minions are immortal? The crazy little creature had to be some that died accidentally from unnatural causes, right? Well, that actually happens. In the Minions that same day again, and he keeps dying and waking up over and over and over again until he finally survives his birthday and can move on to the next day. So minions are able to live forever because their days and their timelines actually reset anytime they die until they make it through the day. So to us, we see them surviving seemingly by luck, when in reality the minions have experienced this day so many times and died all throughout those times. But the only reality we experience is the one where they live, making minions immortal.
Okay, that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot. Did I say, guys, I made so I can have comments in my videos. I added comments to my videos. But if I said it at the start, I'm sorry I'm saying it at the end again. But for now, bye!